Hey everybody, hope your day's going well. We are back with Jackson Browne these days. This was requested quite a lot on Jackson Browne reaction videos. I did the version of Greg Allman, and I know Jackson Browne wrote this when he was 16. That's, you know, knowing the lyrics a little bit now, that's incredible to have these kind of insights, or just even the notion to write it down in the way he did is incredible. And I've seen also a live performance when he's doing this at Austin City Limits, when he's a bit older, I believe in his 70s. So I definitely want to watch that version as well, and hear the difference. So yeah, let's check out this version these days. Jackson Browne, amazing songwriter. If sometimes it feels like these songs are written for me, and that's what great art is. Millions of people can feel that way about a song, which is incredible. It's mind-blowing, really, if you think about it. Let's go.
I wrote when I was 16.
Oh, see, he's actually saying it. That's cool. That's incredible.
Well, I've been out walking. I don't do that much talking these days. These days. These days I seem to think a lot about the things that I forgot to do. And all the times I had the chance to.
Come on, man, that's amazing. And especially, considering you wrote this at 16 and you can perform in the different stages of your life. Just imagine we listen to music at different stages of our life, the same song, and it hits so different when you had a certain life experience. Maybe you experienced a loss, a divorce, maybe you just got older and you're going to look at it different. You became a parent. But just imagine the artist's point of view, he's doing that with his own song. And if he was writing this at 16, it makes so much sense how he progressed as an artist. If he already had that at 16, that's what he started at. Been doing a lot of walking and a lot of thinking, because he's doing not much talking these days. That's how you become a great thinker, a great observer of human behavior, and combine that with the musical skill, you get a world-class artist like Jackson Browne, man. I love it. I love digging into that, just the thought process, just listening to the music and taking that knowledge and all these little gems and apply it to my own life and day-to-day life, also in my own creativity when it comes to writing. Incredible stuff, man. Come on. What? Yo. It's too good.
And I had a lover, but it's so hard to risk another these days. These days. Now if I seem to be afraid to live the life that I have made in song, well, it's just that I've been losing for so long. Things are bound to be improving these days. One of these days. These days I'll sit on cornerstones and count the time in quarter tones to 10. Don't confront me with my failure. I had not forgotten them.
That's amazing. And again, don't confront me with my failures. I have not forgotten them. You know, I think about them myself. You don't have to rub it in my nose. I'm my own worst critic. I know my failures. I'm aware of them. And I believe the Greg Allman version, that last line was a little bit different. It meant the same, but it was phrased differently. I can't remember it off the top of my head now, but I believe it was a little different. But I also like that he leaves a little bit of hope in this song, you know, and to do that as a teenager when your brain is not fully developed, and you almost can't see past bad luck or bad times or heartbreak. You're thinking it's gonna last forever. He's still at that awareness. I'll keep moving on. Things are bound to be improving these days, one of these days, which is very profound as a teenager, because usually, you know, it's such a short time in our lives, but it seemed that was one of the longest times in our life. You know, let's say 6 years, 12 to 18, maybe 12 to 20, let's call it that. 10 to 20, even 10 years, you know, and now 10 years are over like that, you know, and in that time it was so different. But to have that insight at that age is amazing. I certainly didn't have it. I thought my shit my misery was forever. So yeah, and I really like the picking pattern here. I love finger picking. I love listening to it. I love doing it myself. It's just, it's so peaceful. It's so peaceful. And I'm gonna look up the tabs for this one, because it definitely seems like a fun one to play around with. You know, the high note ringing out every time. That it's peaceful, and it definitely suits this song so well. So I'm looking forward to listen to him singing it at an older age. But I'm going to wait out a little bit just to let that breathe as well, and come back to it one of these days, right? And it's going to be different for me once again. Maybe I'll have played it by then myself, you know, and then know it even better, and want to hear him singing it at a later age. So looking forward to that, and of course much more of his other songs too, because this man is speaking to me, and as far as I understand it, to many, many other people. So thank you for being here. Have a wonderful day. Goodbye.